Good evening and welcome to the Magic Show, where we learn simple things to make our life smart and lazy. Today's session is a repeat of one of our previous sessions. So, for those who have not watched it, you can sit back and enjoy. For those who have watched it, you can reinvent yourselves and relearn whatever you might have forgotten in the last 1 year. So, welcome and let us start right away. Since we have a limited number of people, it is an open mic session. So if you need to ask any questions, you can unmute yourself and you can ask anything that you wish to ask. So let us start with the basics. And that is, what is Google? Can you quickly type in the chat box, or even you can answer orally? Everybody has heard of Google, first of all? Yes. Everybody has heard of Google in the first place? Give me a yes or no. In the chat box or even orally. I think there is an echo at Kashmira. You have multiple devices. You might have to switch off one device.
Yes, sorry.
So somebody has said it is a search engine. Anybody else has any other thoughts? What all Google can do? It can do a search. Of course, it is a search engine. Nobody can say, I have not heard of Google. If you are on the computer, if you are on internet, nobody can say, I have not heard of Google. What else can Google do? So today's session is essentially to share some of the things that Google can do. Actually, there is an entire book on what Google can do. But for the time being, we'll just look at what all it can do. Email, Word, Sheets, etc. That is not really Google. That is what Google Docs or Gmail, these are all different items. So Google by itself can do a whole lot of things. We are not going to touch anything. We are not going to go to Google Docs. We are not going to go to Google Sheets. We are not going to go to Gmail. We are not going to go to Google Present. That is Google Slides. Just pure and simple Google. So we are going to look at pure and simple Google, what all it can do, and how easily you can handle stuff on Google. So let's get started. Any other thoughts on what Google can do? Anybody else wants to share something? What all Google can do? No other thoughts? Okay, let's start with something very simple. I will share my screen and go to the main Google screen. 1 second. Okay, everybody can see my screen? Yes, give me a yes or no.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So you can see a blank screen, I hope. Yeah. Now, let's start with something very basic. So we all know that Google is a search engine and you can search almost anything. Have you ever come across something which you could not find? Of course, you cannot find my income tax return on Google. Whatever is publicly published, will be available on Google, right? What is not published and what is behind user ID and password, obviously you will not be able to look at it because of privacy issues. But apart from Google being a search engine, Google is also a calculator. Has anybody tried this? You just either you type here or you type here. It is one and the same thing. Okay. So you can type anywhere. Normally, I prefer to type here, but I'll show you when to type here also. So suppose I want to do a calculation 345 plus, I'm sorry, plus 879. Okay, I have just typed, I have not said calculator, I have not said anything. First thing you can see, the answer is out here itself. I don't even have to press enter. Can you see how simple it is? And it is extremely, extremely powerful because it happens instantly. If I add something more, my result is coming here cumulatively. Are you able to see that? Plus the entire result is coming there instantly. I don't even have to press the enter key. But see the magic. If I press the enter key, what will happen? He knows that you are doing some calculation, and therefore he will show you a calculator. And if you have a touch screen, now onwards, you can use, like if you want to say plus 65 minus 98, whatever, and you say equal to, and you'll get the result, and you'll see the history on the top. Okay. So this is as simple as it can get. You are just typing the figures. 478 into 685 is equal to 3,27,430. It's as simple as that. So Google is a very, very powerful calculator. You can do whatever you want. You have sine, cos, percentages, logs, sine, cos, tan, pi, radian, degrees, etc., percentages, whatever you need to do. And you have an all clear key where you can clear everything. Okay, so this is something which is very useful. You just type in and it will accept it. Okay, but we have to go one step further. We said we want to be lazy. So what we will do, we will stop typing and start talking to Google now. So what we will do is we will just, there is something called search by voice. Can you see this small icon here, this microphone? It is there on Google everywhere. So if you click on the microphone and then start giving the figures or giving instructions, then you see how the magic works. Okay, so let's go back to the main screen. Okay, the main screen looks something like this. And we click on the search by voice. That is the microphone button, right? 2367 plus 5782. Okay, now I stopped typing. Absolutely, I stopped typing. So I'm just speaking up. 7856 plus 8745. Can you see this? Now, this is really, really very useful. So you can be looking at a stream of figures and you can just be speaking up each of these figures and Google will tell you what is the answer also orally. Is this clear? So let us try once more. 5757 multiplied by 2567. There should be no pause. You have to be very careful because the minute you pause, it stops and starts searching. Okay, we'll do it one more time. Go to a new screen. 20% of 7575. Okay, is as simple as that. I'm just speaking up. I'm not typing anything. I'm clicking on this microphone and then speaking up, and the entire calculation is being done by Google. 30% of 2345.
The answer is
Yeah. Can you see this? How powerful it is? Very simple and very powerful. You have to just click on the microphone button and speak up. So now onwards, you can do everything that we spoke about. You can do on the microphone also. 237 plus 756 plus 575.
here are some pictures I have.
Are we getting this? Any questions here? So Google is also a calculator. You can just speak up and you can get the results. Once more, 35% of 757.
The answer is
Yeah. So I know some of you must be checking on your calculators whether the answer is correct or not, but you don't need to check. It always works. So you don't have to worry about that. Are you seeing how simple it is? You can do plus, minus, multiply, divide, percentages, etc., etc. It's a full-fledged calculator. You can do exponential calculations. Anything that you can do on this calculator, you can do on Google. So Google is a very, very powerful calculator. Okay. We normally use Google only for searching, but these tools, they help you. Remember, there are lots of specialist tools, but what we are doing here is something basic which comes very easily and very with effortlessly. That is the beauty of the whole thing. Now let's see how we can use Google as a translator. Listen to what I'm speaking and just see the result. I am going out tomorrow into Hindi. And if you want to see our okay, is this simple? What I said is, I am going out tomorrow into Hindi. That's all that I said. And it translated the entire sentence into Hindi. Extremely powerful. I am going out tomorrow into Marathi.
in my house.
I'll speak to you later. Bye.
So it is really very useful to do short sentences. Suppose you are traveling in a foreign country, you don't know the language, the other person doesn't know the language. You can use Google to translate from one language to the other. Extremely powerful, and it is doing this auto detection. When I'm saying I'm going out tomorrow, it auto detects that it is English, and I just said into Marathi. I didn't say translate, I didn't say anything. I am just speaking a sentence, and I am saying into what? Okay. I am going out tomorrow into French.
Say in English.
in French,
Okay, so it is also giving you the pronunciations. I will be going to the market in Chinese.
in China,
Okay, so it has hundreds of languages. If you see this, if you click on this, you'll see the languages. Okay, and there are some Indian languages also. Punjabi is there, Tamil is there, Arabic, Bangla. Okay, I think Telugu is also there. Yeah, Telugu is also there. Turkish, Thai, Urdu,
In French.
French, lots of stuff. So what you have to say is say the sentence and then say into or in and say which language you want to use. Okay. Anybody wants to try it? Yes, it is really great for traveling. When you are traveling, and there are many more ways in which you can use Google Translate. There is a whole lot of stuff which you can do. When you go to translate.google.com, there is lots more you can do. But this is very basic, and you should be able to handle this. Please come early tomorrow so that we can attend the meeting in time. Now the same thing if I want in Punjabi. Okay. I can just click here, choose the language. And if I want to hear it or I want somebody else to hear it,
culture, yeah,
okay, meeting is better. Okay. So this is also very powerful and very useful when you are traveling or when you are talking to somebody in a language which you don't understand and the opposite person also does not understand. You are just saying into whatever language you want. Anybody else wants to test Google on something? No? Now, yeah, you can try it on the phone. It works beautifully. So translate. So Google is a calculator. It's also a translator. Let us see what more it can do. I'm doing a very brief overview. This session can be at least 2 to 3 hours, but we are doing a very brief overview. I won't go more than 1 hour. You can do conversions. 60 US dollars into INR. Can you see how fast it converts? Seven 75 GBP into INR.
75.
It takes the current rate of interest right from the web. So it is approximate. Obviously, you can't do it for commercial transactions because it is approximate. You might want to go to a proper conversion website and maybe a few rupees plus minus may be the difference. But the beauty is you can get this instantly. When you're talking to somebody, so 100 Australian dollars into INR.
100.
You can do from INR to any other currency, from any other currency to INR, or any currency to any currency. You can choose the currency out here. You see the number of currencies that you have. Ugandan shilling into Indian rupees. Suppose I want to do. I can do whatever I want. So 100 Ugandan shillings is 2.16 Indian rupees. Turkish lira. 100 Turkish lira would be 500 Indian rupees. It's instant and extremely useful. So Google can also be used as a converter. Now, conversion doesn't mean only currency. Conversion can be area, conversion can be weight, conversion can be distance, conversion can be anything. So if I say 80 kilos into pounds.
80 kilograms.
Okay. 563 square meters into square feet.
5.
Can you see how easy it is to do calculations? You can do square meters, you can do square cubic meters, whatever. Are we getting this? Any questions? Yes, it gives the formula also. It gives you the formula. You can say multiply the area by 10.764. Okay, and if you want to change this in square kilometers into square yards, this is the answer. Square kilometers into acres, this is the answer. It's extremely simple. You're just saying what you want to do, and that's all. I am not saying convert, I am not saying anything. I am just saying this is the keyword into. When I say into, it understands that this is what you have and this is what you want. Okay, it's extremely simple. Any questions so far? So the conversion is also very simple. Just speak up what you want to convert and into what you want to convert, and Google can convert things straight away. Okay. Then Google also can be used to find dates. Again, I'll do search by voice. I can type all this, and whatever I am saying, I can type, but I am lazy, so I will not type anything. I will just speak it out. When is Halloween this year?
Halloween is the Monday.
Okay. Very simple. When is Thanksgiving this year? When is Thanksgiving this year?
In the United States.
So you will say, okay, this is fine for foreign stuff. What about Indian stuff? When is Diwali this year?
In my
Are we clear now? Again, I am not doing anything. I am just speaking to Google in plain, simple English language. I am not even saying find the date, etc., etc. I am just saying when is Diwali, when is Holi next year?
Holi will be around next year.
Okay. When was Holi last year?
believe is around 5.
I ask a question going back to the topic.
Yes.
Say if I'm in Japan, okay,
Hmm.
I want to tell my friend in a Japanese friend that I will be coming to your house at 4 o'clock, okay, which I get
Yeah.
it translated when I speak, but how do I write it down on the WhatsApp, or how do I mean, put that text into the
Okay,
WhatsApp?
I understood. I understood. I will be coming to your house at 4 p.m. tomorrow into Japanese.
Yes.
Sorry. I will be coming to your house at 4 p.m. into Japanese. Why did it not come? I will be coming at 4 p.m. in Chinese. So what
Okay. Okay.
you just select this, copy it and paste it in your, copy it from here
Oh,
and paste it in your WhatsApp. That's
yeah,
it.
yeah, that's fine. That's
So
fine.
now let us say Japanese. Why Japanese was not happening? Where
Because
is Japanese?
you should not say into, you should say in.
You can say in, you can say into, whatever. It doesn't matter. So this is the Japanese version. So you just select this, right click, copy, paste it into your WhatsApp. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
There is a copy button here also. If you see here, it says copy.
Oh,
Okay. So you don't even have to select it. When you see this, you just copy, translation is copied, and then you go to your WhatsApp and straight away paste it. Okay. So we saw how to find the day of a holiday, date of a holiday anywhere in the world. You can look for foreign festivals, you can look for Indian festivals, but most of the time you have to be you will get the most popular ones. India has so many festivals, I don't think everything may be listed, but at least whatever is common and universal will be found. Okay. Are we clear on this? You could get Navratri also, fine. So you can ask, when is Navratri this year?
In my house.
Okay. So you can ask for Eid and you can ask for Ramzan, etc., etc. Ramzan Eid or Bakri Eid or whatever. Okay, now let's move because we've got a lot to cover. So Google can also give you the date of a holiday straight away. Google can also help you in navigation. This is something interesting and I enjoy this a lot. Where is Prince of Wales Museum? Oh, sorry, it said when.
According to Wikipedia,
Where? Where is Prince of Wales Museum? See now here, Google is also understanding that you are asking for Prince of Wales Museum, but the name is changed to Chhatrapati Shivaji Vastu Sangralaya. Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj Vastu Sangralaya. So it is also saying that it is no longer Prince of Wales Museum. It is Chhatrapati Shivaji Vastu Sangrahalaya, and it is giving you the address. And once it gives you the address on the right side, if you notice, it also gives you the map. If you are on your phone, you can just click there and you can start navigating. Okay, it's as simple as that. But now I want to demonstrate one more thing, which is very interesting, where you can actually have a conversation with Google and see how it goes. Where is Prince of? You have to be very careful when you are speaking. If you have a pause, it starts analyzing it there itself. Where is Prince of Wales Museum?
Chhatrapati.
When was it founded? Sorry, when was it founded? How do I go there?
According to
So here, when you see, I was actually conversing. I did not go on saying Prince of Wales Museum again and again. First, I asked, where is Prince of Wales Museum? It gave me the address. Then I said, when was it founded? It gave me the date of the founding. And I also asked, how do I go there? So it understands that when I am having a conversation, it understands what I'm asking for. It's not giving me anything other than Prince of Wales Museum. Okay, so this is the interesting part of a conversation with Google. You can straight away ask questions as you move. And this is really very, very powerful. My phone is also responding, by the way. So it's giving me all the answers. As I am speaking to the computer, it's also asking and giving me all the answers on the phone. That's why it keeps on beeping. Okay, so isn't this interesting? Any questions here again? See, this is very simple. You are just speaking in plain English. You are not giving any major keywords or anything. Now, Google is also a dictionary. Define somersault.
meaning of somersault.
Very simple. So you can ask for definition of any word. Even when you are in Google and you highlight something, when you have searched something, you can straight away ask. And again, you want to hear the pronunciation. Okay. And I enjoy this a lot. Define supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Meaning of supercalifragilistic.
Oh. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Okay, so Google can do definitions very, very simply. Just say define and give the word which you want to define. Extremely easy to handle. Okay. So it is also a dictionary. We never think of Google being so many things. We only know it as a search engine, but it has so much more. If you are looking for flight schedules, how will you look for flight schedules? Suppose you are looking for an aircraft which has to take off or which has already landed. Your friend is coming, a relative is going, whatever. So Google is also a very, very powerful tool for looking at flight schedules. So you just have to give your flight number. I have some flight numbers AI888. This is my flight number, and it shows me it is scheduled from Bombay to Delhi in 2 hours. The flight will take 2 hours 15 minutes. Scheduled time. Here it says real-time flight status is not available for this particular flight. Okay, let us try another flight. AI 128. See, it is on the way. It has almost come halfway. Can you see this? It is coming from London Heathrow to Mumbai. It was supposed to depart at 12:30 p.m. It departed at 12:43 p.m. from Terminal 2, Gate P41. And it is estimated to arrive in Bombay not at 1:55, which is the scheduled time, but at 2:10 a.m. at Terminal 2. Very, very powerful. What I did, I just wrote the flight number. I did not say anything. I did not.
Last time you did tell us about this, and it is very convenient for me to see the flights of my son moving from here to there and all this. And,
Yes.
and it's very fine.
It works, and it works beautifully.
You just write the flight number. I mean, don't say which airlines.
Don't even bother about the airline, because the airline is built in. No? When I say LH766, it is from Munich to Bombay. It departed at 12:24. It is almost like more than 3/4 through, and it is land at 11:28 p.m.
Right.
Okay, very, very simple. Extremely simple. Just give the flight number. Don't do anything else. And automatically it will identify. You are not saying what is the status of this flight. You are not saying anything. You're just typing the flight, or you can even speak it out.
Yazdi, what is this 11:40 cancelled and 11:40?
Sorry. Yeah, tell me.
Well,
Yeah, so this is the scheduled time, and this is the actual time of departure. And this is the scheduled time of arrival, and this is the actual time of arrival.
okay.
So it was supposed to arrive at 11:10, but now it is arriving at 11:28, probably because it left late.
Okay.
Yeah, but if you are landing in Frankfurt, it will show you the Frankfurt time arrival.
Yeah, of course. All flight timings are local times. So this will be a local time of Munich. This will be local time of Bombay, obviously. All flight timings are defined like that. Okay. Again, for those who don't know, it also says it here, showing local airport times down below. Okay. So it is really idiot proof. If you don't understand anything, see here again, it says incoming flight LH763 is delayed, which may be affecting this flight. Okay, so 763 was the incoming flight, which was delayed, and therefore 766 took off late. Now you can't get more detail than this. Okay, it's very, very useful and very powerful.
Flight chart, you don't get flight chart. My grandson showed me once a flight chart which shows.
See, all this, as I said, this is something basic. Now, if you want to go into detail, you can go to Flight Stats and Flight Aware, and there are lots of websites which do it. This is just plain and simple Google doing it. Now, here you give your LH, what was it, 766.
Lufthansa.
So here it will show you the same thing. It is 44 minutes late and it will go you the entire flight path and where it has reached now.
Right.
Everything is available. Okay, so there are specialist websites which do it, but then you have to go to the website. But we are lazy people. We just want to give the flight number and get everything. Okay, then I have to remember the website and this and that, etc.
No, only safe thing to know is nothing has happened in between the flights. God forbid.
Then this plane will actually go down like this. No, don't worry. 99% nothing happens. Okay, so quickly, who does cooking on a daily basis and who has a pain of what to cook? Yes. So during pandemic, we used to do this very often, that for the mankind, we used to ask, what will you cook? So you open the refrigerator and see what you have. Obviously, you can't cook what you don't have.
Yeah.
So what you have is, suppose you have brinjals, tomato, and cheese. So it gives you all the recipes based on what you already have in your fridge. Okay, straight away. You're not looking for anything. I didn't say recipe, I didn't say anything. I just said brinjal, tomato, and cheese. That's it. And it gave me the recipes of these three constituents. Let me try something. Aloo matar. Okay. So you got the entire recipe of aloo matar. I didn't say recipe, I didn't say how to cook, I didn't say YouTube, nothing. It is directly giving me the links directly to YouTube and I can go and watch it and run it. Okay, very simple. Then reminders and timers you can place. You can say set timer for 30 seconds. So automatically a timer is set and after 30 seconds, it will start beeping. Okay, you can say 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 20 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours, 5 hours, whatever you want to give. And it will keep on calculating and at the end of it, it will give you a beep. Okay, so you can set timer for any period of time.
It gives only a beep, it keeps on giving an alarm.
Okay. So it is as simple as that. You can say set timer for 3 seconds just to make it faster. Okay. So you can set timer again on your phone also. You can speak it out and get the same results. Lots of us have friends and family abroad, so you can find the time or weather in any city. So I can say time in Dubai. Okay, is extremely simple. Weather in San Francisco. Okay, extremely simple and extremely powerful. Just speak out and you get the answers.
Yazri, will it set an alarm?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll set alarm.
Yeah. Yeah, you can set an alarm also. The point is that, of course, your computer has to be on or your phone has to be on. Otherwise, it will not set it. Number one. Number two is remember that it will only play the alarm. I have had a lot of my students asking me, what if I don't wake up? It will not come and slap you on your face. It will just play the alarm and after 1 minute it will stop. It will not wake you up physically. Okay, so time and weather in any city is very simple. Okay. Are we getting this? Now let us quickly run to our phone. One sec. Can you see my phone screen now?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So what I will do here also, you can see there is a microphone and there is a camera. So I can even search for images. So I'll click on the microphone and say, play me a song. Okay, so it will play you a song. It can, okay, let us say, tell me a joke.
Play me a song.
Where do typists go for a drink? In the space bar. Okay, so you can do a lot of fun things with Google. You can ask any question. Why is the sky blue?
According to McGill University, the sky is blue due to a phenomenon called Rayleigh scattering.
Okay, just anything is available. If you use the camera, then you can take a picture and look for that particular item online. So for example, let me see if I have something easily available. Okay, so let me see what it does. So search with your camera. So I'm now searching for a mouse with my camera. So it says it is a Microsoft wireless mobile mouse. Can you see? It shows you where you can buy it. It shows you whether various colors, etc., etc. So I didn't say anything. I just said search with my camera. Again, I go back to my Google. There is a camera button out here. If you can see on the next to the microphone. So I just click on it. My camera is open. It says search with the camera and I just click the search button and it looks for results and it finds the different types of mouse instantly. I don't even have to say it is a mouse. I can check on Amazon immediately. I can even say I want to buy it. I can straight away buy it also. It's as simple as that. Are we getting the idea?
Yeah.
Of search and image?
Would it
There's
work?
lots.
I'm not getting.
Sorry?
I'm not getting. How did you get it?
There is a camera button out here next to the microphone.
I got it.
So I just click the camera and it goes to Google Lens and say search with the camera. Then look for it and then click on the search button. And it gives me, I'm now just going, oh, sorry. I went to, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Can this work if you already have some photograph on your camera? I
Oh,
mean,
yes.
huh?
Oh, yes. When you say search with this thing, search with your camera, and then you go to your gallery. Here, the gallery is
Okay.
there.
Okay.
So you can just click on whatever picture you have in your gallery. For example, let us see if I can, okay. Search. Okay,
Hmm,
so this is from my gallery.
okay. So it could work
And
with
down-
anything like birds or butterflies or
Anything.
anything. Okay.
It's an image. So it searches that image and tells you where it is, online, offline, whatever. Whether you can get it in this thing. Let me see if I can, suppose I click on this and I say search. Now see what all I got. Okay, all types of post boxes. It's very, very powerful. Very, very powerful. So suppose I am looking at say this. Now this is a very funny image, but let's see what happens here. It identifies all those lampshades.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
it's extremely powerful. So you can play with Google. You can ask for current news, for example, current news. It's showing me the stories from India Today, NDTV, Aaj Tak, Times of India, local news, etc., breaking news. Everything is available. You can see it on my screen now.
Yes.
So you can ask for current news. You can ask it to play me a Kishore Kumar song.
Kishore Kumar's songs include Ek Ladki Bagi Bagi Si, Koi Humdar Mene Raha, Ala Care to BRRJ, and others.
Taxi neon.
Okay, it needs a login for my Ghana app. But if you are logged in already, it will straight away go to anything like Spotify or Ghana or any playlist and give you the song also. On your mobile, you can also straight away send messages. Send WhatsApp to Pezan.
Which WhatsApp do you want to message?
Okay, once more. Send WhatsApp to Jasmine.
Do you want to chat with Jasmine Godder or Jasmine?
So
Or
I've
you can
got
say
so
the
many
name of the
Jasmines. So I just click on it.
Jasmine Street. It's the message.
When are you going to come to our house? Okay, types the message also. And then I have to say send. I made a mistake. I just went on saying something. I can just click on send. It will open WhatsApp. It will go to Jasmine's this thing ID and it will send the message.
What is?
You got it? Yeah. It says here message sent. Okay.
Yeah.
So you can orally do all this. While you are driving, while you are doing something else, you can send a WhatsApp, you can send an email, you can send a SMS,
Thank God.
whatever. So lot of stuff to make you lazy. Call wife. Who is your wife? It is asking. So I have not defined it. So I have to define it first. One time I have to select from the context. And once I select from the contacts, it will straight away start calling. Okay, so while you are driving, while you're doing something, you can just say call so and so. You can just say call Pezan.
Do you want to call Peasant Chana Online, Peasant Billamoria, or Peasant Chana office?
So I can just click on that and the call will be initiated. Okay. So it is extremely simple to talk to Google and get a lot of things done. Okay. Any questions?
Yeah, Yazdi, you can also use it so to say chemist near me, and it will show you all chemists.
Yeah. Anything you can ask, chemists near me or restaurants near me, whatever, takeouts near me, whatever. Then you can have some fun with Google also. I love you. Will you marry me? Oh, it's giving me a song. I love you. You can have lots of will you marry me? It gives some funny answers, but it finds a song, so then there is no question. But there are lots and lots of things you can do with Google. And this is just a very broad overview. As I said, this session can go up to like 2-3 hours. You can do much more. You can experiment on your own and discover on your own. But the best part is that Google is not just a search engine. That is the bottom line that we have to understand. Any questions?
Very useful session, Yazdi. Very useful.
Thank you. So there is lots which we can do, and this Google program is one of my favorites because I enjoy doing it every time I do it. It is something different, and people learn a lot, and you can use it in your day-to-day life for whatever, for becoming more productive. In short, let me put it very briefly, to become more productive. Any questions you have? Actually, there cannot be any questions because it is so simple and it is all oral, and maybe once in a while you might have to type it out. You have to practice communicating, because if you are not clear or if you have hesitation in your voice or if there are gaps, then there could be some issues. But then most of the time you get to learn this. And so thank you very much for being here. I hope you enjoyed the session.
Yeah.
And it is available on YouTube. Ask your family and friends to join the channel. We are just 30 short of 1,000 subscribers on this channel. So that will give us a little boost. So when you go to our channel, the channel name, I hope you have it. It is bit.ly Yazdi YouTube. You can just go to our channel. Yes, I'll just type it down in the chat. Okay, so if you go to our YouTube channel and subscribe there, anytime there is a video, it will get added automatically and you will get a notification, and you can immediately look for it and start playing it. So even if you miss a particular session, you can straight away go here, and all our sessions are recorded here. Thank you very much. Have a good evening, good night, and good morning if you are from the USA. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.